I think a lot of Irish art is kind of grinning and bearing it, you know? It's like kind of sense of like we're all, it's like making light of suffering in a certain sense. A lot of it is anyway. And we have a great way of doing that. I think we can kind of, it's not in the same way that like America's culture is in terms of like cult of personality, and they have like nearly an intoxicating like positivity, you know, and they're very happy to speak about themselves. I'd love to see a lot more proud Irish people like talking about being Irish, talking about being proud of being Irish, that sort of thing out there. I think it's a sick thing. I mean, humbleness is a great trait, but yeah, you don't want to be false modest either. You know, I feel like that's kind of, if you're good at something, say it, like, you know, and if Irishness is part of your identity, what's kind of makes you who you are and that sort of thing, I think you should be proud to say that. As well as that, I think our story's always kind of been like, nearly like an underdog story, if you know what I mean. So I feel like a lot of people are happy to root for us. I mean, I'm pumped to see it. Like, yeah, I'd love to see Irishness celebrated all around the world. I mean, that's why you have Paddy's Day anyway, but in terms of like the stuff that's being created here, the standard is just raising and raising. It's getting competitive now at this stage, you know, so I'd love to see it. I mean, most of the record, most of the album that I just finished is, I had stems sent from all over the place to me, like via email, and it was like tracks that people recorded at home, and then I mixed up with Danny T over in London. And luckily enough, you know, it's just the times we're living in. It's like living in a freaky, weird future time where you can work on tracks with people all over the globe you haven't even met. So, you know, able to use it to our advantage. I much prefer being in a room with someone. We'll get back to that stage again, but at the minute we're taking all advantage that we can, basically, of what we have, so. Perfect occasion for a Jameson. Don't know, Good Friday evening when the work is done, it's not bad. Little whiskey sour. You get them, you can do them with, what's that stuff? Aquafaba. It's comes off bean, it's like bean juice. If you want to go vegan with it and you don't want to use egg whites, a little Aquafaba, whip that up, get yourself a little whiskey sour. I'm terrible at making cocktails, but Jameson sent me out a little cocktail making kit and I went all out.